Good morning. May all beings be blessed with love, joy, and peace. What is today? August, I want to say 17th, probably not, 16th. Love, I don't know what today is. One of those days. The year 2017, could be 2008. One of those days. I've got a book here, the Dhammapada, introduced and translated by Eknath Eswaran. That's Eknath Eswaran. Beautiful. I'm going to read a excerpt from the book to you and then discuss it with you. God bless you. Let's see if this will stay here. Put it like that. Will that stay? Kind of. Hold on one second. Okay. I guess I'll be holding it. I'm holding you securely in my hand. So, a little bit about the Buddha's life. Buddha was born Prince Siddhartha in the middle of the 6th century BC, so he was before Christ, even though they both were kind of like on the same path. Buddha was sent by God before Jesus into our world to liberate us and to help us achieve, I guess you could say, peace of mind and to feel love. And I believe that was his purpose. I believe he did a good job. And I believe that there is more to Buddha's teachings than just meditation. I do believe Jesus was more action-oriented and Buddha was more passive. But faith is in both of their hearts. Yes. Let's see. So, the eye cannot see it. The mind cannot grasp it. The deathless self has neither caste nor race. It has neither eyes nor ears, nor hands nor feet. Sages say this self is infinite in the great, and in the small, everlasting, and changeless, the source of life. As the web issues out of the spider. I love you, spiders, and your webs, and all insects, and is withdrawn as plants sprout from the earth, as hair grows from the body, even so, the sages say, this universe springs from the deathless self, the source of life. That is a quote from Mundaka. We are what our deep driving desire is. As our deep driving desire is, so is our will. As our will is, so is our deed. As our deed is, so is our destiny. And that is from the Brihadaranyaka. So, let's read. As by knowing one piece of gold, dear one, we come to know all things made out of gold, that they differ only in name and form. All the stuff of which all are made is gold. So through that spiritual wisdom, dear one, we come to know that all of life is one. And that is from the Chandogya. So, what are these teachings trying to teach us? The first one we read, about the deathless self, is teaching us that the self that we truly are inside is not touched by death. That it is prior to the senses. That's why it said it doesn't have eyes or ears, it doesn't have hands or feet. Because when you allow in meditation your awareness to return, and I say return because that's where you're from, not discover, but return. It's like when you sleep, you return to this place inside of you. And of course, sometimes we dream, but sometimes we don't. And when you return, you are that infinite then the next passage said, whatever our desire is, that desire, that root desire, will move us in a direction, and it will determine our destiny. Some would say the root desire of all beings is to achieve union. And now, I could just end the sentence there. Or I could end the video there. Could end the video anywhere. Could make the video anywhere. Could be happy anywhere. Could be happy here. My happiness could be so vast that my sadness becomes like a drop within the ocean of my happiness. So what does it mean when we say the root desire creates a movement toward our destiny? So it's saying the desire that you hold is what will become your outer reality, to use New Age concepts. So, and I'm saying the deepest desire of all beings, what is that word? I'm asserting that the deepest desire of all beings is an intrinsic movement towards freedom. Whether we know it or not, conscious or unconscious about this, there is constantly a desire towards love and trust, freedom, liberation from samsara. Samsara in Sanskrit means, I think it means wheel, the wheel of births and deaths. Even though Buddha doesn't have the belief of a soul, he believes in kind of like a simplified version of a soul. He believes in a single flame, and that flame is held by the candle, and that's the body. And that flame, when it gets transferred to another candle, it's not really a big deal. It's kind of just a flame. It's just fire. You know? And the candle, well, the candle's purpose is to hold the flame. So you can see how this brings you toward a very simple way of seeing everything. And it's quite refreshing to be to bask in awareness. And when Buddha was under the Bodhi tree, he would face Mara. And Mara was the demon-esque figure that represented all of his earthly attachments. All of the things that the candle, his body, and his psychological mind would be attracted to, that would distract him from the truth of the fact that all he is a flame, and that flame is ever changing and is infinite and is really nothing at the same time. So in order for him to live in that truth, not just to hear it, but to live that, he had to open his heart. And he had to transcend through meditation the ego's carnal mind. The carnal mind, the reptilian mind, the mind that is constantly, I would say, almost overactive. It's unnecessarily active. Because if you actually are in a place of peace, the carnal mind isn't there. It's there, but it's not. It's in a place of rest. And this is the thing, is a lot of these teachings are saying you need to, defeat yourself. But in reality, all you have to do is see yourself. It's a seeing. Buddha's path was just seeing. It was seeing clearly. And I'll leave you with that. I love you. And I pray that the universe and the truth can find you wherever you are today. And I pray that every distraction can be utilized by the universe to bring you into harmony with the unconditioned love that you really are. Namaste. Ding!